How these people? You know, so me I go get one theme song for the channel. Me I find one theme song, so I don't hear that song there. I don't know say it well. But anyway, how these people? Yeah man, I don't know how. I don't know how. You are going. If you don't do it yet, do the right thing. If you not just a join channel, hit the notification bell, hit all. And I don't know. Stay tuned for the content. Them. This video probably gonna be a 2-part video. See? We talk some things. The next video me I go show you some things. But we'll talk some things tonight. This evening. First and foremost, I want to big up one sound from Carinal, Blue Gate. And you know St. Mary sound, because I'm a St. Mary man. So I have to big up that sound here. We're not going to see a little video clip of that sound here. I have to big surprise, I make it stay there so. Big up Red Boom sound from Carinal, Blue Gate, St. Mary. See? Alright, watch out. We talk some things. I don't want to do a live, but I end up go do a video because it's going to be a 2-part video. Because I want to show you some things. I don't just want to do a live and people are going to ask questions. I want actually show you some things. The other day, me and a couple of my brethren them talk about sound and Driverack and frequencies and this and that and blah blah blah. I'm get for and Reds, big up yourself, Reds. We get for understand say some of the man then not fully understand. There are certain things that me not fully understand, you know. But we get for understand say some of the man then still not understand say Driverack. Speaker. It's like the man them feel like say because the equipment them now digital, Driverack them a magician now. Like a man feel like he just go get a Driverack and put it in a rack. Boom! He have the best sound out the road. And also, that now keep. You actually have to do some work. You actually have to tune the Driverack. See? Number 2. I watch one video. And I listen to some man talk. And I say, yo. NASA. Man, when I business for so long. NASA, them, nah man. And this is not to bash anybody, you know. But I go bet, you know. Anybody who have a Driverack we not perform like how it's supposed to perform. Can come give me and see if you not perform. Anybody who have a Driverack where you not really like, can I come give me and see if you not love it? And this is not to big up myself or to brag or to rave, but me know what me can do. As I say, me we use a car preamplifier and a car crossover and beat up enough man with them Driverack. And if you don't want to bet me, you can't bet me. Bet me. Watch out now. I'm general them attack, and this is before I watch the video. I'm general them attack, and the man I say, yo, not even just them, but some people on the channel will link me always ask me for configurations as it pertains to your low pass filter, your high pass filter. On a Driverack, them always ask me for configurations, and I say, yo, listen, I can give you my configurations, but I cannot promise you that these configurations is gonna work for you. So may I say, and the big reason behind that is some of the equipment them in a brother, specifically Driverack, even if are the same brand, the frequency where you set, let's say a PA2 versus a 480, when you set them at the same frequency, you might not get the same output. And check this out to make matters even worse, we dive down deeper in this. If I took my Driverack off of my sound, tune and I play good, and it sound good, and you like my sound and like how it sound, and me give my Driverack to you, and when you go home you go so boom and put my Driverack in your case, and you not get the same sound, why should you blame the Driverack? This video is to say to the man them out there, stop blaming the equipment. Stop blaming the equipment. Use the equipment and don't rely on the equipment for just work. That nah keep. That nah keep. That the party they nah go keep. See? Use the equipment. That's what I'm saying now. Give me a Clarion preamplifier, one cadence crossover. Give me anything. Give me one preamp and one crossover. I'm gonna go beat you up with the Driverack. You know what? Give me analog equipment. Give me all like analog equipment them. Give me one Ashley XR 4001 crossover. And give me 2 equalizer. And give me one preamp. I'm gonna go beat you up with the Driverack. Because Driverack, the man of magician, and brother. You understand? Let's go deeper into this. If me give you my Driverack tuned, and you carry over my Driverack and put it on your sound, chances are you're gonna get very, very similar output, very similar frequencies from your drivers. But check this out. When you buy the speaker them, remember say, then tell you say, that speaker here is capable of putting out a frequency from 75 Hz to 1600 kilohertz. See? Now, let's say that you had a 18 sound mid-bass speaker. Guys, you understand say that term there, mid-bass, means say it a go give you more of a low frequency to a middle frequency, a mid frequency, versus a mid-range speaker I go give you mid frequency to a higher frequency. So when me give my Driverack now, and you carry home the Driverack, one more part there to this, you know, quick and fast, you know. And you can't share that video with anybody, you know, cause the bet and not a joke bet, you know. When me give you my Driverack and you bring home the Driverack and you find say, when me did I get out of my sound, I know where you get out of your sound. Why should you blame the Driverack? Because when you give me back the Driverack, me I go get the same thing. As long as you're not trouble the settings, me I go get the same thing as I had before when you give me back the Driverack. And you're gonna know I wonder say, yo, how this man, how me do that? And not how me do that. When you carry home the Driverack, we change drivers. You know, have the same speakers them when me did have on the Driverack no more. So you can't expect the performance to be the same. See? before me say we not tuned by numbers, let me say this. There's one more part there. See? You go some booms, and we find say you have different frequencies in a different Driverack, even when the number them are the same. The frequencies are similar, but they're not the same. See? Apart from the equipment being different, now we have the speakers them, the drivers them being different. See? Watch out now. You have differences in your Driverack, differences in your speaker, and differences in your speaker cabinet. You box them. See? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna end up giving my speaker them too, and you put them in a fear box, and you still not get what me did have, because the Driverack not tune to the speaker in a that specific cabinet. In a, you follow what me I say? If you follow what me I say, like the video and give it a thumbs up. If you follow what me I say, share the video to the bridging them who you did argue with. And if you don't want to argue with me, you can argue with me. Alright, so we cover 3 areas now. See? Let me go back to tuning. That's when it comes to the digital equipment here. They might same thing as the analog equipment. The only difference, a Driverack, and the reason why they know I call it Driverack, is because it compensates for everything we did in the rack. The Driverack, them have compressors in them have limiters in them have equalizers in them have crossover in them. So now you don't need all of those equipment anymore. You know what I mean? You can't bypass equalizer now. You can't bypass compressor. You don't want them for your sound no more, because Driverack already have them in it. You see what I say? That's the reason why they call it the Driverack. It's the driver, the audio driver for your amplifiers. That are your driver stage. It'll drive the signal to the amplifier. You understand? All of what you see in your rack, now in this one thing. This is a whole complete drive rack. You agree? So when you go to now boom sound fine say, I use a name as a reference. When you go to boom sound fine say, you take black pellant Driverack and give it to Black Diamond, and Black Diamond have problem with the Driverack. You can't blame Black Pellant Driverack, because if you give back Black Pellant in Driverack, it'll go work. Because he might put it back on theme speaker them and theme box them where did I work on before. You not touch no frequency, everything remain the same when him put it back in his own. So if you have a Driverack and tab there and you feel like you're not good, I feel like you want to dash away, throw you over here so. Throw you over here so. And bet me. And me tune you and send it back to you. Matter of fact, me tune your foot. Because you have different drivers and different box. Me tune your foot and make you get where you want to get. Bet me if you're bad. Bet me if you're bad now. And if you bet me say me use one car preamp and one car crossover, me beat you. Bet me if you're bad. I bet you never bet me. Watch this now. We're going to go back to the first part when me say enough man call me and ask me for frequencies. See? And me tell them say, oh watch ya, me can go on my frequency them, but me can't guarantee say them are going to work for you. Keep in mind say the Driverack have in. Because a lot of way right now we only use the Driverack as a crossover. High pass and low pass are the main thing on a Driverack where man look for use. See? A man now use the graphic EQ, him now use the parametric EQ, him now use the low shelf and the high shelf. You understand? Enough of them things not really necessary still, because even on my sound, I don't use the compressor because I have an external compressor, because I just feel to myself say, once me come in at that the compressor, it compress everything where I come from my mixer. You understand me I say? So I'm good with that. Instead of set all of the compressor them, you know what I mean, in the drive rack. I just use that. That's my preference. I'm good with that. Is what I say? But keep in mind, say now, you go some boom and you tune your low mid. And when you tune your low mid on the drive rack, it not sound the way you want it to sound. See, keep in mind, say the drive rack have an equalizer on a low mid line there. See? So when you go some boom now, alright, example. You have a Pioneer console and you line out to a mixer, and from that mixer you line out to a crossover. Example, you line out to a crossover, see? When you line out to the crossover, you use the high section, the treble, and send that treble to a drive rack. See? Now the drive rack I get a frequency, let's say from 1000 kilohertz to 21 kilohertz. Which part the drive rack? The high frequency peak out. No more high frequency. No, you get all of the high frequency, but you're not getting no high mid frequency. You maybe a little bit. Me not exaggerate. But you're not getting a low mid frequency. You're not get the frequency them down at the side there. See? Because remember you come from your console to your mixer to a crossover, and you send the high frequency to the drive rack. You can't ask the drive rack to play bass no more. You follow me I say? Where the drive rack I go get the frequency from? If you use the low pass and the high pass on the bass, if you bring back that bass there, when you're done trim it already, you done trim the bass frequency out in the crossover and send it to the driver. Driver can't do that work there. Driver can't a magician, brother. You see me? One more thing. I'm on gain driver and you concentrate on the low pass and the high pass frequency. If you get, let's say your high mid then, see? And him they don't have him graphic EQ them set one way, and him probably did I use it for play the section the way I used to play on, him probably did I use it for play him low mid or him bass. The on sound coarse. You now get the high frequency the way I look for from the on. You could have tune that high pass and low pass frequency till you're full. You know, go get it good. Because the man graphic EQ them set up for bass on that specific line. Let's say for instance, only did I use the drive rack line 1 and line 2 to play bass. See? And you go back and you go some booms. And you slide all your graphic EQ them from way down at 90 Hz all the way up to 800 kilohertz. Me not go far. 800 kilohertz. How you go get the bass correct? When find the crossover frequency is correct, but the equalizer frequency on the line they not correct. You have to go back to your equalizer now and bring that equalizer frequency way from up at 800 come all the way down. You understand what I say? So here what I wanna do. This is gonna be a 2-part video. Because I'm supposed to get one DBX PA2 I think. And what I wanna do is I wanna do a versus on the 3 Driverack them. The 480, PA2 and the Behringer. For sure wanna say. Let me use another example. You have a Behringer FBQ 1502, 15 band equalizer dual, 15 band on one side, 15 band on the other side, versus a Behringer FBQ 3202, 32 band on one side, 32 band on the other side. See? The two of them, we basically work the same according to how you tune them, you know. You see me? But you go get more. You go get more with out of the 32 than the 15. Not even say you go get more, you go get it easier because you have more to play with versus the 15. You understand what I say? So, keep in mind, say, I saw some of the Driverack them set up. Some of them, the graphic have more bandwidth on it. Basically more keys for slide. Seeing? Some just don't. You understand? So when me give a man my crossover setting, my low pass frequency, and him take that and run with it, and him say, yo, what the high pass on the line there, and him take that and run with it, and him set it and it now work. Not the equipment. Not really do the equipment, you know. Because the bet is there. Me I got bet to know. So if you shoot the equipment to me not do that. No, me not do that. I can, but it is more difficult to do that way. It's easier for me to do it on your foot. Can't bet you say anything you not get out of your Driverack, me can't make it come out. I can't bet you say, if you not get it out of your Driverack, me can use a car preamp and a car crossover and get what you look for. You want to bet? Just do it. Bet me. Bet me. You look forward for part 2 of the video. Because we're going to do some verses on the Driverack them. And I'm going to make you see the difference in our Driverack. You see that? I'm going to try to make you understand what going on in our Driverack them. See me?
You understand?
So, I have some matters I got to take care of right now. Until then, stay tuned. Sean Banks, big up yourself. Black Diamond, big up yourself. Yes, is Nuclear. Yes, is Dimension. Barber Clearcut. General name again, man. Conqueror, my brethren, big up yourself. St. Mary's Son. Solid Rock, big up yourself. St. Mary's Son. Red Boom.
So make sure you practice him.
You see me I say? From Blue Gate, Clarinal. I'm going to drop that video there in this too. And you know who is Red Boom. And you don't play with the general. That. Eat with this as a look more. Stay tuned. Hey, you know stay tuned, you know. Do the right thing, you know. Touch a button, the bell. Touch it. Here. Do the right thing. Stay tuned. Yeah man, outside.